there has never been, I don't think, an uneventful week in the life of Vinnie Vincent. Vinnie Vincent always has something entertaining cooking up and something going on. And this past week, he did something that I personally think rubbed sort of half of his audience and fans the wrong way, and I guess half of them really the right way. A lot of people seem to love this. So I guess this story first starts over in Australia at a Q&A that Gene Simmons and Ace Frehley did. And at this Q&A, they were asked a little bit about Vinnie Vincent, and this was Gene Simmons' response here.
Well, respectfully, he's about to get into some more legal problems because he tried to trademark the makeup and to trademark Vinnie Vincent Kiss, the logo. He's a...
I heard you only lasted 5 minutes with him on stage.
It was
Nice dig by Ace there.
Sweet for the time on stage, but there's something called not attention deficit, but classic failure mechanism.
Okay, so basically we get the idea. So what Gene just said here is that Vinnie Vincent, and this came out, that he had allegedly been trying to trademark the name Vinnie Vincent's Kiss. So that was the first suspicious thing. Now, I personally, I'm a huge Kiss fan. I have a lot of Kiss history, a lot of Kiss knowledge. I cannot think of what Vinnie Vincent would be doing with the name Vinnie Vincent's Kiss. It seems like legally he would be too bound up to be able to do anything with it. But, it looks like he's taking advantage of these legal loopholes to sort of jump and dance around that. Now, the other thing that Gene mentioned is Vinnie trying to claim and get the rights back to his makeup. And that is the core thing behind this story here. So Vinnie Vincent went to the Chiller Theater Expo at the Hilton Hotel. He's been doing a lot of different sorts of expos and fan meet and greets, going out there making some extra money on the side, which is cool, which a lot of rock stars do at this stage in their career. And for the first time since leaving the band Kiss, Vinnie was donning what's being called a version of his Kiss Onk makeup. Now we have the picture of Vinnie at the expo. Here it is. This is the picture of Vinnie. And here he is in his Onk makeup. Now, the first thing that comes to mind when I see this is that it's pretty damn surreal. It's pretty weird. Out of all the members that I thought I would probably see back in Kiss makeup at some point in the future, Vinnie Vincent is probably the lowest on the list. And I'll tell you why. In terms of relationships with the band, I think it's definitely safe to say that Peter Criss and Ace Frehley probably have, I don't know about Peter, but Ace at least probably has a much better relationship with Gene and Paul, I think, at this stage in the game than Vinnie does. Now, I don't personally know them all that well, but that would just be my guess. So I would expect to see Ace do something like this, but Ace does a lot of conventions, and he goes out and he does signings as sort of Ace Frehley from Kiss, and he never wears the makeup because it just doesn't. I guess it doesn't sit well with him. I guess it doesn't make sense. Now, the thing here and the kicker here, which is causing me to have a mixed reaction, is that we see that this makeup is just slightly different from the original Kiss design, which was designed by Paul Stanley for the character of the Ankh. And if you can't see the difference, I've pulled up the original Kiss makeup here. So this is the original Ankh design that Vinnie used to don. And this is what he wore to the expo. So we'll take one more look. Original and expo. So obviously the main key difference, actually the only difference, is that there's no circle in the middle of Vinnie's forehead. And I guess the Ankh logo has sort of been reworked into a cross, I guess, on top of Vinnie's head, a golden cross. So the kicker here, folks, is that as far as I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Vinnie's breaking the law here. That's the funny part about this. This is so similar to the Kiss makeup. It is almost to a T the Kiss makeup. And I think that's why look how sure he looks in this picture. I think that's why he looks so sure, because I don't think Vinnie's breaking the law, and I think he knows he's not breaking the law. And pun intended, because of the loophole, quite literally the loophole at the top of the makeup, I think he's going to be able to avoid getting sued. So, this is just this is just something else. This is like Paul Stanley retiring from Kiss and going out to do expos with a star with 3 points instead of 4, in the exact same red lipstick, the exact same eyeliner, and going out as the star man instead of the star child. This is some ingenuity. This is some money making prowess that I've really never witnessed before. I mean, this is really something else. This dude is hopping, jumping, and skipping lawyers like he has a talent for this stuff. So a lot of people rub the wrong way by this. We're going to look at one more clip. This is Vinnie meeting a fan at the Chiller convention in his makeup.
Yes, I'm doing great. How are you?
Remember meeting me, Vincent?
Oh, I'm sure he remembers meeting you, sweetheart. I'm sure.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and everybody that's been involved.
Such a strange image.
It's like anybody from past crew and musicians to sign this book. So it's a personal thing to me.
All I gotta say about, I guess all I can really say about this is that, my jaw is on the floor right now. I think the audacity of Vinnie Vincent is really stunning at this point. He's been in bad graces with the band for so long. He's finally managed, after years and years. We got to remember, a couple years ago, I was doing a news story on here that had thousands and thousands of views worldwide, talking about how Gene Simmons would refuse to ever work with Vinnie Vincent again. He said he would never do it. Vinnie finally worked his way up to the point where Gene actually had him out to do a vault experience, because I guess they were at the point where they could put their bad blood aside and go out and make some money. So, that's something that people never thought would happen for Vinnie Vincent. He finally accomplished it. He got back in Gene and possibly even Paul's good graces. And here he comes swooping in with a smack in the face to the hand that's fed him, with a blatant move to really piss a lot of people off. I can guarantee this has pissed the Kiss camp off a lot. I can guarantee they're going to try to take action. But I honestly don't know how this is going to end for Vinnie Vincent. But this is a story that I'm really interested in, and I'm definitely going to continue keeping my eye on.